Hello everyone, I am Swara Adiari from grade 8 here to talk about causes of climate change. In simple words, climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts could be natural, for example, through variations in the solar cycle. But since the 1800s, humans have been the ones causing climate change due to activities like burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Climate change is affecting every country on every continent. It is disturbing national economies and affecting the lives of many living organisms. Weather patterns are changing and weather events are becoming more extreme. Now that we know what climate change is, let's take a look at some of the causes of climate change. 1. Deforestation. Cutting down forests to create farms or for other reasons causes emissions since trees, when they are cut, release the carbon that they have been storing. Since forests can absorb carbon dioxide, destroying them also limits nature's ability to keep emissions out of the atmosphere. 2. Generating power. Generating electricity and heat by burning fossil fuels causes a lot of global emissions. Most electricity is generated by burning coal, oil, or gas, which produces carbon dioxide and nitrous oxide, powerful greenhouse gases that cover the earth and trap the sun's heat. 3. Using transportation. Most cars, trucks, ships, and planes run on fossil fuels. That makes transport a huge contributor of greenhouse gases, especially carbon dioxide emissions. Transport accounts for nearly 1/4 of global energy-related carbon dioxide emissions, and trends point to a significant increase in energy used for transport over the coming years. 4. Increasing livestock farming. Cows and sheep produce large amounts of methane when they digest their food. Methane is a hazardous air pollutant and greenhouse gas, exposure to which causes 1 million premature deaths every year. Methane is also a very powerful greenhouse gas. Climate change plays an important role not only in my life but in everyone's lives. Changes in the climate can put lives at risk. There will be more extreme weather events and more spread of harmful diseases. The quality of air is decreased because of climate change, and all of these factors affect us humans and other living things as well. Let's take a look at our summary checklist. I now know what climate change is. I am aware of some causes of climate change. I understand how climate change can play an important role in everyone's lives. That's it for this week. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Arshia, and today I will be working with Daniel to discuss the causes of climate change. But what exactly is climate change? Climate change is the big difference in temperature in a short amount of time. In the case of global warming, there is an increase in the Earth's temperature in a short amount of time. Some causes for climate change are greenhouse gases, deforestation, burning of fossil fuels, ocean pollution, ice on the poles melting, and some natural causes as well, such as methane being released from the ocean floor. Let's start off with greenhouse gases. We have all heard of the term greenhouse gases before, but to summarize, greenhouse gases are the gases that make up some of the atmosphere. It absorbs thermal energy, which is why the Earth warms more when there are more greenhouse gases. Some examples of greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. So, some greenhouse gases can be produced from vehicles, which generate carbon dioxide, factories, which release harmful gases, and fossil fuels when burned. Our next factor is deforestation. Deforestation is where trees are chopped down for its resources or to clear out land. Either way, trees take in carbon dioxide, and chopping them down means more carbon dioxide is released back into the air and less carbon dioxide is taken in, meaning more greenhouse gases in the environment. A common factor brought up when referring to climate change is the usage of fossil fuels. The reason that fossil fuels cause environmental problems is because when burned, they release carbon dioxide. Some areas where fossil fuels are used is to generate electricity and to manufacture products.
Ocean pollution is one of the leading causes of climate change, as the algae produces a large part of the world's oxygen. A few reasons for ocean pollution include the fact that only a tiny percentage of plastic gets recycled when kept in a recycling bin, with South Asia having the highest rates of discarded plastic. Plastic emits greenhouse gases such as methane and ethylene when exposed to solar radiation, and results worsen when there's direct exposure to sunlight. Some countries try to dispose of the plastic by burning it. When this happens, more greenhouse gases are produced and causing a lot of air pollution. Plastic in the ocean negatively affects oceanic plankton, drifting plants, algae, and some bacteria that can photosynthesize. The polar ice caps reflect radiation back into space. It is a good way to cool down the Earth and is one of nature's biggest gifts. But as the climate starts to warm up, the ice caps begin to melt, and the less ice caps there are, the faster the Earth heats up because the less radiation is being reflected back into space. Therefore, the Earth begins to heat up faster and the glaciers melt faster. The less glaciers, the faster the Earth warms up, the less glaciers they become. This is called the melting snowball effect.